Hi, this is another example on how to manage or manipulate or use a memory location. So here's a sample program. Again, I'm going to load it. I'm going to load it first in our emulator, and then afterwards we'll see what will happen. Oh, there are some lines here that anyway. I'm going to run it. Okay. So what it does is basically to display X93. X, capital X, 9 and capital E. Okay? So you have to remember that this is just what it does, but I think the more interesting thing is to understand how we came up with this output. Okay, let's look at the program. So again, all the program does is to display X, 9 and E. No Z. X, 9 and E. Okay. So first we do the jump start. We forgot to place org. There should be an org here, 100. So there should be org 100 and then jump start. But before jump starts, we need to uh, define a memory location. That memory location can accommodate 20 characters, and then all of the memory location temporarily has or have dollar signs. So per memory location has a dollar sign, and it's very important to use the dollar sign because it will tell assembly language, especially when you are displaying the string, that is the terminator. That's before that would be the last of the string. So it will terminate the string display. Okay, so from the start, we're not actually using any fancy interrupt here, except for displaying the string and except for keyboard input. Wait for keyboard input. Okay, first, so let's look at the program now. Here, uh, I define storage db20 and then I use it here. So what I did is I put capital X, this one, place capital X on storage. So the first memory location in storage will contain capital X. And then for second memory location, which is +1, so I move to the next memory location, I put number 9. So this is simple, pretty simple. If you want to go to the next memory location, you just add +1 or +2, +3, +4. So the next. But what happened, say for example, I'll put this, I'll copy this, then I'll put here, say, I'll put K. So what will happen, here we place 9 to the second memory location. But in our next line, we placed K on our second memory location. So the 9 will now be replaced by capital K. That is what will happen if you're going to do this. Next is move bx2. Move storage plus bx and then I put E. Remember, I'm going to remove this again. Remember that what our program displayed was X9E. X9E. There, X9E. So it basically displayed the X, 9, and E. But what's with BX? So by default, if you want to have a variable here that you can manipulate, by default, you can only use BX. If you have bracket here, it means that that is equivalent to 8-bit. So you have to remember that in move you can only have a destination and source. They should be the same in size. So if you have 8-bit destination, 8-bit source. So letter E is 8 bits, and this destination is also 8 bits. Registers with AX, BX, CX, DX, EX, FX, although that X are 16-bit, but the 8-bit register are AL, BL, AH, BX, BH. Sorry, those are the 8 bits. Okay, so here this is a bit confusing because supposedly if you are inside the bracket, you are pertaining to an 8-bit memory location. But what is this BX doing here? That is the mystery of assembly language. Assembly language will not allow you to use BL there and will not allow you to use uh, any other register. You can only use BX if you want to have a variable here. Only BX, and you cannot use BL or you cannot use BH. So that is by default. That's you have to follow it if you want to have a variable here that you can manipulate later on. It should be BX. That's because that's the base register. Okay, and then you will see that we move BX by 5, and then we put storage plus BX. This is now the 6th memory location. But remember that after the 3rd memory location, you will still have a dollar sign. So it means that after the 3rd memory location, diba, we jump to the 6th memory location, we will not be able to see the Z there because the dollar sign will already tell interrupt 9, because we displayed it here. Interrupt 9, no, not sorry, interrupt 21 function call 9, that there are only 3 characters, which is X, 9, and E. Because after E, there's already dollar sign. It means that you are to terminate there. Your last character is E. That's why any other characters that you placed after the dollar sign will no longer be displayed. So this is the display now. So basically, we look at what is inside your storage by using interrupt 21 function call 9, and then this one is useless. I use this in one of the other I forgot to delete anyway. And then we have this move AH08 interrupt 21. This is just a wait for keyboard input before we will exit. So I hope you understand what this program is all about, and I hope this will also help you in your assignment. So thank you for watching.